Hello, gurus. My name is Dustin, and I'm alright. But what do I mean by alright? I'm fine. I'm alright. I'm good. But do I really mean it? Why do we say, as a teenager that went through high school, I have heard many people, and myself have been victim of saying, I'm alright, despite the fact I am not alright. In fact, I'm quite the opposite of alright. I am despaired, emotionally distraught, sometimes even physically distraught, but for some reason, I say, I'm alright, I'm fine, it's just a scratch, both mentally and physically. Why do I say it? Why? Well, got a theory. I like theories. Theories are fun. It goes back to our primal state. As a young species coming out of the waterworks, we had to survive on nothing. There wasn't billions of us, so one death could be a problem. So we had to be alright all the time, despite being sick, killed, etc. Of course, if you're killed, you're not going to be saying you're alright, but you still had to press on no matter what you could, no matter what. Because if there's only 5 humans in the world to make a mark in the world, all 5 of them have to be running at 100% efficiency at all time. Saying, even if I get my arm chopped off by an armadillo, which I don't know how you would do that, but it's quite possible, I still have to build out shelter before a storm comes, or the human race will die. Back then it was a lot simpler, though. We didn't have emotional problems, we didn't have stuff like that. We took our mate, we mated, we had kids, we survived. But as we survived, we adapted. We like people all of a sudden. We like being next to more humans. You know, it's better than hanging out with the bear in the cave. We have other people we can connect to. When you talk to another human being, you have a very fundamental thing in common. You're both human. So any of us could talk to anyone, as long as we, of course, have the same language, and connect. So, continuing down the road as we evolve and we become more humanoid, or modern human, we come to high school age. All of a sudden our hormones are raging and firing, and we're alright though. But yet we're not. I myself have had my heart broken. But I've told everyone who has, yeah, you alright? I said, yeah, I'm fine. It's weird. 99% of the time you say I'm alright, you don't mean it. That 1% of the time is what I want to talk about right now. Now, 1% of the time you say, I'm alright. All of a sudden you feel it right here in your heart. You go, I'm alright, I'm alright. You pick yourself up and you walk away. How come you can say, I'm alright 100 times and nothing happens? But when you say I'm alright 101 times, it works. You're alright. Well, it's because humans are very resilient. We take a punch to the chest, we go, ugh! And then we take a step forward. Now, emotionally, we could take a punch to the brain, heartbreak, breakup, mother, father dying, loved one dying. We take that hit hard. Emotions seem to be more painful than an actual physical injury. But yet, as we take the punch, we all brace ourselves emotionally. We go into a world of pain and sorrow, but we keep that little chunk of alrightness in the back of our head, and it locks itself up and hides and garrisons itself away from all the dark thoughts that have invaded our psyche. It's a natural reaction to heartbreak, etc., etc. We put our core elements in the back of our brain, and then we wait. We wait for the enemy to make a mistake. We then burst open their back of our head, send the troops, and we take over our mind. We take the punch, and then we take the step forward when we're ready. So as we're bracing ourselves, we like to say, I'm alright, almost as a wish. We say it like a troop would say if a war will be over soon, because they want to see their family. And if any of you are part of an armed forces, I salute you no matter what country you're from, because fundamentally they're all the same. They love their country, or they've been asked by their country to fight. They take that step back for the country, so the country may take the step forward. So, alright is a very weird thing to say when you're not alright. It's almost like a wish, wishing that you were truly alright. And it's also fortifying yourself to be alright. You want to be alright, so you say you're alright. And you say it 101 times and suddenly it becomes true. You're alright, the world is bright, and you can keep going. Will this work all the time? Who knows? But I'll always remember, when you take the punch, make sure you take a step forward. And thank you so much for watching.